Is everybody just quiet or is my stuff going down?
Yep.
Okay, we just left there. Sorry, I turned the mic down because I got dogs barking in the background. And I can hear my AC going. 1 second. Oh. Hopefully that fixes things. I can turn this back up a little. There we go. Make sure you hear any game sounds. It sounds like it's kind of AC. The answer is yes, I am logging.
Just before I go in and die, because no healers are here.
I got prosperity, so
Oh,
I'll
come
be
on.
ready to.
You know, just stagger it off.
It's magic damage.
I had to show you.
Learn how to stagger magic damage. We're forgetting it's the next expansion.
Wait, they're doing what to you?
I lose magic, stagger, and shadow.
Oh no!
It's okay, we'll get exploding cake back.
And guard, but not guard.
No, I was messing around with my raid frames after you told me about raid frame stuff, and I don't know what I did, and now they look funky. The like squares overlap and stuff.
Dreaming.
She is.
I
Oh,
can try to fix it. I'll try to fix it, but it was like, oh shit.
Oh, how'd you do that?
I don't know. I think I messed with too many things once.
Just
Wait, I
once?
gotta stop anyways.
I think I know what you did. I just don't know how you did it.
I found a way.
That's always the thing.
Kill the eye.
Eyeball. Everybody on eyeball.
I'm rage quitting because of raid frames. Haha. I'm not actually.
So what I think you did, and I don't know how to like change, is you made the frame lock smaller than the size of all your frames combined.
Okay, I know what you mean, and I think I know how to fix that.
The Xanos, right?
I just wanted to see how loud it was. Sorry.
How loud what was?
Nothing. Wrong cue.
I need to target something first.
Anchor point detected within temple interior.
Impudent underling! You
We got this, Nala.
Oh, no problem. You'll just have to, taunt a bit. Oh no, you can remove curse. We're good.
You will break, or I will carve out your defiant tongue. More likely, Zanesh. Azeroth's champion.
trying to get it before they got here.
We almost had it. We're close.
I'll take this silence to apologize for my late. Admittance isn't the right word, but notification of me not making it last night. We have some protests and stuff going on in St. Louis, and one of them was surprised us next to one of the restaurants I run, so I had to kind of stay and literally do damage control.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Everything was fine. We just had to close the store and
Yeah.
A little
I mean,
scary.
yeah.
it was fine.
Okay. As long as you're good. I mean, the other people too, but.
There was no riots, just. But
I don't have a target. Shall echo for eternity.
It seems a bit off.
Right, going through the markups real quick. It's Ando, Jin, Kid on first kick group. You guys are good with your kick order, right?
Yep.
Right. Second group, Stormy, Fear, and Jaded. All good.
Yep.
Okay. Third, Stormy, you know which side's left, right?
Ha! No, wait, right?
Oh,
What? Huh?
the one that makes the L.
Stab, Tack, Darling, you guys are good for third.
Yep.
And then Alex, Gary, and Derp, you guys good for fourth.
Yeah, I'm still kicking first like last time. Dirt.
All right,
And
so
then-
Alex will kick first. Derp will go second, and Gary's dunking. Derp's spot is the same. Alex's spot is the same. I'm not sure if you were doing the dunk before Gary. I think you were doing it last.
Oh, on the first one, and I guess the fourth one, since it's the mirror of that, I've always done the dunking. So
Yep, you were doing it always on the first group. You know what? I'm gonna reverse it since Ando, Jin, and Kid did it all day yesterday. I'm just gonna reverse it since they have practice. And if we make it to the fourth, I'd rather not have you guys recutting your teeth on it. So I'm gonna swap the group 1 and 4.
Sure. One of these days we're gonna kill it before 4.
We did.
Yeah,
We did twice before already.
No, it was right as it was starting.
No,
That
two.
counts.
There was two kills ago. We killed it cleanly before fourth. Last kill we killed it as the fourth was going out. We were a little slower last time, but we have killed it well before the ritual was even cast. Let's get a Stone Down Infernal so we can get Fear in here.
Thank you.
Me.
Stormy and Jaded will be running to second and third ad. Tack, did running out to the ads affect your damage in a massive?
What was that?
Did running out and helping out with the ad interrupts, did that impact you a lot or no?
It didn't impact me at all. It just, just couldn't help focus on the same one with all of you.
Okay. If you don't mind, go with Stormy to the third one, just because the third one is going to take the longest for the group to get to. It worked out well enough yesterday that by the time that two of the range interrupted, Angel interrupted, and then finally I interrupted. By that point that I interrupted, the whole group was on my ad, so the timing worked out well. We started slowing down towards the end of the night. Having you and Stormy over at the last ad will help. We'll have a little bit more coverage for Angel, particularly since Stormy's interrupt is range. So Stormy, I would use yours as the clutch interrupt and let Tack go first.
And I'm going to third ad, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, just confirming.
Don't be afraid to throw your glaive at the second ad go ahead and put your debuff on it.
Everyone else is staying on the first ad. Ranger sort of keeping whatever next ad is in sort of line of sight to help out.
Ooh, I got a double bounce.
Thank you for the cookies.
No, I'm just kidding. You're welcome.
I like that.
Had a really good day. With Smash some bosses. Oh fuck, bosses.
Uh-huh.
I do wish that I didn't have to work so far.
All right, so reminder: Alex, Gary, Derp going first.
Cauldrons are.
Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outcry the screams from your flesh. Darkness of shadow, rise! Void is mine to command. Slay your mind.
Pasta.
Darkness, come forth. Do not allow the void near me.
I got first on the score.
I guess I clipped the ball.
All right. Oh, I got it. Okay, square.
I got it.
We
Go ahead and
lap
pick
that
up
one.
tack. Go ahead and pick up tack.
Your agony gives me strength, my queen.
I don't know if I can.
Kind of like,
Fine. Once you make it around there.
To torment.
Oh, did you fall off?
yeah, I fell off. I'm like kind of
Alright.
underneath the platform.
You can do that.
Yeah. If the ball hits you, you get bounced.
Oh yeah, the boop.
That's not where you're supposed to be.
It's the one danger of the tank mechanic is getting knocked off, which isn't actually a danger.
Can't reach him.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll just keep going. Figure out a substitution for his.
Get in your eyes.
Such feeble flesh.
100%. That was at least me.
Mister. One day off and I'm already fucking releasing.
What?
What?
I said I took one day off, like I missed raid yesterday, and I'm releasing today, like an idiot.
Just like step back into it.
Darling, trying to blackmail me.
You gotta retrain.
Stormy. Stormy lost power temporarily, so that
Um,
that definitely wasn't just me that killed us.
That's not good. That's not good.
She was so she was distraught at Talk's death at Georgia Power.
Yeah, I saw two eyes that weren't people in there. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I know mine was. I was looking over the who's tutor replacer, so I got tangled up in the wrong.
Yeah, you're good. I figured you were doing
No,
great
no,
stuff.
I fucked it up. I should have focused on what I had to do and then deal with the replacement later. Chat asking her if power has already come back or if it's just out, and I'll tap Kalis or crashed, depending on how. Alright, she's coming back. Let's go and clear hive mind trash while we wait for her. Do like we did with Kid last.
This trash is always sketchy on my monk compared to DK.
I know I just specced out of trash.
I just specced into trash.
I am trash.
I was wondering
Well,
if somebody was going to say.
Yeah, I thought about it.
I spec.
Same as my AoE spec.
I just swapped the defensive trinkets.
I thought about making like a demonology like spec, just clear trash.
I need to get closer.
Sab, how long did it take for that mount to spawn? The mount you have, isn't that one of the rare spawns in the Vale and you have to catch the lasso?
I was doing it with Darling once or twice, and it took like 2 hours.
Hi.
I thought Stab was on it.
Alright, looking like her power fluctuations are fucking over a lot more stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap one of our.
I think that lasso dragon has like a 4-hour respawn or something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous.
So
That's not ridiculous.
Well, like
here for like a few seconds.
Yeah, but anyone can get it if you're there. At least.
Oh,
My number of
once the first person traps it?
my number of kills on the other dragon that is not time lost proto drake begs to differ that this is a long spawn.
It's like 15 seconds or 20 seconds after the first person gets it, it disappears.
Remember the Gron from Warlord?
Yeah, that was one. That actually spawned while we were all in raid. Somebody said it spawned while we were in raid, so our whole raid left the raid and went and killed that thing.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I definitely remember camping that one out.
Is that a Shadow Priestess just in her?
Yup.
better stuff.
I can't attack that.
Oh, I didn't tag it and still reset my cheat death.
Yeah, I just pulled it to reset it, that's all. I'm like, I popped my cooldowns on that last pull just cause.
Just so that we can keep things flowing in the future. Make sure you guys are checking out that roster document and updating your boss needs, because we can skip around and like focus on things if we know that everybody has gear that they need off of like Xanash or something.
Which boss are you guys on right now?
Xanash, we're in the room.
I'm dropping a closet. I got you, Chaos.
Thank you.
Kalis, I was doing your kick spot yesterday. That is not a hard kick spot. You've lied to me.
Correct.
Hey, if the person kicking to you gets the right angle, it's simple. It's just tight.
All about the angle.
Fear, can you confirm?
Confirmed.
Oh, so Dav's fault. To talk about the guys not here.
I did mess up a couple times yesterday, though.
No,
I got way too close.
I whiffed it once, but I figured out a camera trick to help me out with it.
Are you playing first person?
Caliph, you're taking your spot back, so the second kick group is Caliph, Fear, and Jaded. Caliph is taking dunk kick. Fear, you're still doing middle. I'll take Stormy's spot at the first kick. What was the
Okay.
question, Tech? Tech, what'd you ask?
Oh, just if you're playing in first person view.
No, what I did is I aimed to the goal with like right click aiming, and then I moved the camera with left click, so that way my character wouldn't move, and I aimed it at Fear kicking behind me, so I could adjust myself without changing my It would sound it's easier to explain if we had a little bit more time. First group, this is the modified group. Alex, Gary.
Far side.
Darkness, come forth! Do not allow the void near me!
Attack for sure, then you are taking third ad. You're going to be mostly on. I'll join you once I help out with second ad.
Your agony gives me strength!
Oh, missed.
Don't release. That's two tuna.
I know.
Clicky, clicky.
Thank you for the quick summons to him.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm done. I won't have any.
Better not. No, you're fine. The warlocks have you covered.
We're taking that now.
Charge him like the Reforged vendor. It'll cost more gold every time to summon him back.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I mean, that would suck.
Wouldn't it be nice if the long boy had a fee on it?
The fifth summon will cost you 1 million.
3, 2, 1. Outcry the screams from your flesh. Obelisks of shadow, rise! The void is mine to command! I'll slay your mind!
Far side.
Darkness, come forth! Do not allow the void near me! Your anguish
whoever's at range. Thank you.
Tack, if it helps out, you don't have to like just beeline for the third one while the orbs are still kicking around. You can DPS some of them.
Yeah, I dotted them up before I went to the third one.
Okay. Just that way we kill them a little bit fast. Third group, this is Caliph, Fear, Jaded. Caliph left circle, Fear middle, Jaded right circle. Jaded is kicking first, followed by Fear, and then Caliph.
Boss side. You sneak that in.
Watch interrupts. Third group, this is Stab, Tack, and Darlin. Jada putting up rally, put down barrier here.
Far side.
Where?
Second's gonna need help. Nope, we reset it. Was that first one on third or first?
It was on. It wasn't third because
The first one got one off.
Okay.
Thanks, Ando. I feel special.
Now you have to run around with your jumper cables and get everyone else.
And are you not doing a full mass rep?
Oh,
Did you just res one person and just dip out?
I've rezzed my favorite
That
hunter.
last
Sorry,
night,
Clamp.
I will remember that, Ando.
Now I've got it macroed. If I target somebody, it does the single target.
Known him for like 10, 15 years. Nope. Get fucked.
maybe you should change it to the macro. Just always cast mass res.
No, because then I have to have 2 buttons instead of 1.
I mean,
and that's
you just-
annoying.
Single target res.
Okay, let's do something that was suggested earlier. If the boss is at over 80%, like if it's less than 2 seconds to the cast, like past the halfway mark, melee interrupt. If it's at the halfway mark, let's get the range to interrupt. Just we need to start getting better closing on this interrupt thing without having everybody do it at once. first ad should never get a cast off with the number of people on it.
The void is mine to command. One mine to torment.
Also,
Darkness, come forth. Do not allow the void near me.
Interrupt on second ad. Next.
Clear.
Obelisks of shadow, rise! Your anguish will never end, Ajara. I'll flay your mind. Darkness, come forth!
Second group.
The void is mine to command.
also.
Darkness, come forth. Do not allow the void near me. One mind to torment. Your anguish will never
You can interrupt on X.
Darkness, come forth.
Clear.
Correct.
Darkness of shadow, rise! Your anguish will never end, Ajara.
Tom, you can.
That'd be ad on that.
Yep.
Darkness, come forth! One mind to torment!
It's alright, Hannah.
Third group.
Mine to command!
Offside.
Come forth!
This will be barrier and rally. Oh no, we already.
Not
Oh,
allow the
never mind.
void near me. Such
Okay, we're
feeble
set.
flesh.
I need 25 seconds.
I need about 30
Yeah, same.
seconds.
I need 29 seconds.
I'm gonna need
That's all right.
6 to 8.
That's alright, we're still running a countdown timer from yesterday for care, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll cry the screams from your flesh.
Pasta.
Darkness, come forth! Do not allow the void near me!
Did drop an X.
Anguish will never end, Ajara. Darkness, come forth!
Hello, hello.
Hello?
How's it going?
Way to ditch us, Stormy.
Don't even.
I know, too soon. Kobe's just laughing at me. Thanks.
Far side.
Do not allow the void near me! You are mine to torment! Your anguish will never end, Ajara.
Sorry, Jade, I stole that interruption.
You're good. I still have it because I wait till the very last second.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah, if you catch it early, you're good because I take it to like 0.2 seconds.
Dex? Not worried.
Of shadow, rise! Your anguish will never end, Ajara. Darkness, come forth! You are mine to torment! The void is mine to command!
Rallies up.
Far side.
Darkness, come forth! Do not allow the void near me! Your agony
Needed an interrupt on X.
might. Darkness, come forth!
We missed the kick. Oh.
Oh.
Why was somebody in a circle they should have? Infernals.
Yeah, that left one was empty though.
Got it. Let me just. I guess then the follow-up question is: Stab, were you in the right circle? Got it.
Can I get mage food?
We can run some cooldowns so that way I had rally up. We can run stuff so that way people can get in and be alright.
There you go.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
your flesh. Obelisks of shadow, rise!
Same ones as yesterday, Clamps.
The void is mine to command! You are mine to torment!
Awesome.
Darkness, come forth! Do not allow the void near me! Your anguish will never end, Azara. Darkness, come forth! Obelisks of shadow, rise! Your anguish will never end, Azara. You are mine to torment! Darkness, come forth! The void is mine to command!
Spot side.
Darkness, come forth! Do not allow the void near me! You are mine to torment! Your agony gives me strength! Darkness, come forth!
Interrupt on X.
Yeah, sorry, I actually did fuck you that time.
Darkness, come forth! Your agony gives me strength! My obelisks of shadow, rise! Darkness, come forth!
We use a battle red.
Torment!
Hold on to it until after we get this kick.
The void is mine
Third group.
to command!
Spot side.
Somebody's got to take your ad though, right, Jaded?
Oh, Tack is gonna. Well,
I'll stay on second.
yeah, stay on second. Kid will jump out and help out. Kid is gonna zip out.
Shit, I'm on cooldown for. Okay, I got 5 seconds.
Alright, pick up Jaded. We'll push burn.
You are mine to torment! Darkness, come forth! Your anguish will never end, Azara. Obelisks of shadow, rise!
We can go back to where we were after.
She'll die.
Just tunnel, right?
Make sure you get
Pile
inside the
on,
tank with me.
pile on.
Yeah, you have to stand in it.
fulfilled
Nice
our
with the
end of
socket.
the bargain, Azara. Now honor yours.
Mind your tone, whelpling. A queen keeps her promises. Listen closely, as I will only say this once.
I can trade the
For all his bluster,
main hand
N'Zoth
for
was
Sydney
ever the weakest of his kin.
for any casters.
One vestige of their power yet remains.
Crashed
that can
up.
be
Push me
turned
down
against
to like
him.
off spec
I would have driven this blade into his foul
because I
heart
bonus rolled one.
myself, had you not disrupted my plans. No matter. Zalatath is yours, mortals. Strike true. Should your first blow fail, you will not survive to attempt another. Now go and do what you will. I tire of intermediaries and heralds. The true throne of power beckons, and I intend to claim it.
Azara has a fondness for games. I will examine this dagger for signs of treachery. But for now, let us continue.
So
Alright. Get a summon stone down, please.
You guys going to Hardmind?
Yes, sir. I think Stormy's still screaming at her electric box and her rep.
She is.
I mean, that might make it work.
Yeah, usually kicking works better.
It's truth.
I thought just calling the internet company works out.
Well, don't you know that's what they do? They come out and just kick it? Yeah, I was about to ask if you can set up the main tank frames.
Oh, I forgot to ask, Kayla, did you need a flask? Darling dropped a cauldron and I have
gave
an
him my
extra one.
extra.
Oh.
Don't you know she's got his back?
I've got an extra for you, Kayla. Come over here.
I already gave him one.
Oh. Then everybody else is good.
Keyleth, I have an extra one for you.
Oh my god.
Starting up a count. Switching the angry assignment.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tuna, where Stormy has Devo, that's where you'll be putting your Trank on the anger assignment.
Oh, I'm not. It looks like I'm already in there.
Oh, you are, aren't you? Then it's Ando that I'm thinking. Ando, wherever Stormy's listed, that's your list for Trank.
Alright.
Sorry, dude.
You good. Splitting of the boss until that last guard. This explosion will be Kids, Darkness, Shades, Barrier. Rolly's coming up. I will count down the explosion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Data's coming.
Where are the darters?
Nice cleanup on the ad.
If they can just always spawn like that.
We're gonna have roly-polies into swaps, so be very attentive to what you're doing. Very nicely done. Everybody should be on Tekris. Watch that.
Ravager.
Starting to move over towards time. Rollies.
Got it.
Everybody should be on Tekris. Focus Tekris. Because yours only have 15% that need hard focus. Look at darters. Yep. Those need to die.
I won't have a grip for the last one.
Coming up on splits and split bosses. Take it all the way to the circle. I'm going to be taking entrance side once the drone. Be close. Yeah, throw the res at here. Be close so that we make sure we funnel all the drones together. Rollies into explosion.
I'm gonna take res after.
Yep. Explosion 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit.
Moving to end.
Damn it.
I got you.
Datas.
Rebuffs, please.
Just need a lot of love on Tekris. Like a crazy amount of love after the. As we go into this swap, Alex, throw down your darkness, and Tuna do your Ando do your Trank. Here comes
Yep.
the swaps. Rollies into swap.
They're
Pull.
like that even.
Yep, pull Kazir over. Everybody on Kazir. Kazir. Very nicely done, Ed.
First try every time.
It's too far.
I like Severe Week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It came at a bad time.
I'll have enough to buy one more, which will be all 3 that I actually have to have.
I just bought one more. But I don't have the time to grind up for more.
When dailies reset in the morning, I will have just enough coalescing to get my last set of visions.
Really quickly, as we're doing the elevator and then trash, everybody here has done raw den, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, let's rephrase. Who here has not done raw den?
Nothing can be gained from resisting my truth.
All right. I'll just reorganize the groups per what we have, and then we will be set to go.
Worth it.
Hunter's still doing like we did last week, where we kind of stay with the healers.
I think that was only 1 or 2 of the hunters that stayed because we had so many. We had an overwhelming number of range last week. I
Yeah,
need to look at
it was
what
me.
the spread is.
It was me and Clamps that did it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we have. Well, no, we actually may be ranged heavy again.
Thanks, Ando.
At critical levels.
Yeah, thanks, Dando.
Terminated.
Yep.
Yeah, if he hates you, Fear, you're done. You're screwed. You might run
Thanks,
in the
Ando.
I already have the thing up on install. I'm just waiting until after Rodden.
You know what? Just install your SSD and don't put WoW back.
Oh my god. Things never die.
Remember that forever.
My SSD is just chilling in my tower. I don't even. Yeah.
I don't even.
I know, right? I got like 4 in my tower right now. I'm not even sure what to do.
I have 2. I've got 2 1 terabytes and 12 terabytes of enterprise storage.
Did you try maybe hosting a disco on it?
I have my own Plex server.
Yeah, buddy. Do you have
I
that running
have
on a dedicated
Can I,
NAS or in the box?
Can I get access to that Plex server? No, I'm joking.
I actually have a whole nother computer that I just need to set up to be the Plex server. But that means I have to buy new hard drives. So
Yeah,
right now it's just on this one.
If you want, what you should do is look for the Western Digital like 8 to 10 or 12 terabyte drives that come in the cases that are shuckable. Those are just Western Digital Reds, and you can usually get them for like 180 bucks, 150 bucks.
That's true.
That's a freaking amazing deal.
My want is to set up a raid server.
I need to target something.
Just have to get enough drives for it.
Yeah, I just go to Slick Deals, I put in Western Digital, and I'd wait for those deals to start showing up, and my buddy just buys as many as he can.
Yeah, like there's a water cooled 8 core with an SSD just sitting on the other side of the room. I have nothing to do with it, right?
Today I learned you can't pre-cloak that curse.
I was wondering if you could pre-AMS.
Apparently not.
Alright, we are at about the same ratio that we were last week. So the only thing I swapped out was I swapped Crash for Jin on 3rd person for the melee group. Range group, you guys are still good the way you are. There are a lot of you, so Shay and oh my god, why am I blanking? Shay and Ando do not have Active, you guys are more anchors just in case something else goes wrong where somebody dies. For healer group.
Alright.
Alex and Jaded will be doing orbs, to be joined by Kid on second and third orb if the damage is looking a little more scarce. We'll start with Kid jumping on the orb with us, though. And
What are you talking
let me
about,
get the
Ando?
markings
I've got cloak. I can cheat death twice. But I do need a reset so I can reset my cheat death.
Mm-hmm. Truth comes out.
Make it PK, Rod.
Make
Oh,
sure
no, we don't have
make
our
sure you
reset.
do not make sure you do not release when we do wipe, and we are going to have to fully wipe to be able to reset the boss. All right. Just reminders. Nightmare is closest person, so watch the turn order. First random person that gets nightmare. Okay, first phase. First random nightmare goes to diamond. First random Vita goes to triangle. Then the groups will go from there. Tack will pick it up, Jada will pick it up, Jin, Alex, etc. For the nightmare, make sure you're the closest person to it when it's your turn to pick up. And if you have already done the mechanic, make sure you are farther away than anybody else from nightmare. For Vita, make sure you are between the two markers so you don't accidentally get picked up by the Vita. It does arc to the furthest person away. When it's your turn, you step up and into the marker. Do not be between them, and you arc. Once you finish your arc, you get back to your DPS spot. Kill order for orbs is void to our right, which is going to be on circle side. And then we're going to be doing Vita next, which is on moon side. And then finally finishing off with Nightmare in the back. For second orb phase, the first Nightmare is going to be to range. First Nightmare is going to go to circle. The Void Orb, it does not target somebody randomly, so Tack will go grab it. Jade will pick it up from there, and we are crashing it into the wall at X. Move X a little bit over to the right. Boss will be close by to it. Do not tank boss on top of X. Rest of the melee, just make sure watch the order, be vocal. That's the biggest thing. Be vocal if you are missing something, or if you're dead, or if you've already done something. I do have I have 10 Vantage runes if people want them available, since this is the second. For third phase, it's going to be the same thing. Vita is going to go to Moon. It will be handled by ranged. Melee will be doing the crash over its star, the void crash over its star. That void crash needs to be aimed into that wall, so that way it is stuck and stable and we don't have to worry about it. Just make sure you are lining up in that order. Ad reminders. The void ad is first priority. The lightning ad is second priority, and the nightmare ad is third priority. For the first half of the fight, all we're going to be doing is killing the not nightmare ad. Nightmare ad will die probably after transitions for the next orb. For the last phase, where we're doing the Vita and Void, we're killing the Void first, since that crash is more problematic than the Lightning. But they both need to die before final phase. And then final phase is just break lightning chains, avoid the purple swirls, and this is the most important part because we are probably going to have all 4 healers alive. Do not heal everybody up to full. I will do my best to call out stuff while doing the final phase, but there will be 2 or 3 people that will be marked. If any of them reach full health, they die. So if their names get called out, what I would say is the priests peel off hard, and the druids can hot up, but we may want to just, well, actually I think we just had one druid targeting it, wasn't it? It was Tuna, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Ando was Ando was out the last time. Alright, so Tuna will handle triaging the people that are marked. I would say, Ando, if you want, I would 100% just like keep an eye on tanks, because tanks are going to be getting trucked. They need to be triaged, not topped up. Tanks, when they get their debuff, they get a dot for 75% of the health when the debuff was applied. So the lower you triage the tanks, the easier that dot is to deal with. If we heal them to full, they're just going to need to be brought up to full health every 2 seconds.
Alright.
Alright, majority of this fight is just doing it, so let's get in.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Reminder: the Void Orb first, and the Nightmare spread out has to be immediate. Let's reset. I think everybody forgot that the Nightmare is an immediate spread out, or you splash.
Yeah, reset this die.
Yep. Put a B-res on Shade, nobody release, and everybody die.
Darling.
Just stand in the circle. If you stand in the circle, you'll die super fast.
I think we wiped so hard ADC'd.
Nice.
Okay, I'll do that quick reminder. When he absorbs the orbs, the only one that we really have to pay attention to is going to be the Nightmare. That one has to be a spread. The rest of them are just flat damage or a dot with the damage of the cooldowns. There are Shay's barrier for the first one. You just drop it on the biggest group. It's probably going to be the range group. That's all piled up in the middle. And the second one, actually, I think I'm missing one of our cooldowns. The second one's going to be Darling Salve and Tunis Trank. And the third one, which is a Vita and Void, is Jaded's Rally, Darling's Hymn, and Ando's Trank. We're using the throughput ones to try to burn through the Void, but we're using mitigation ones for the Vita explosion.
In fact, could I get a rest? Thank you.
It was successful.
I need to get closer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Don't go that far, Angel.
Lance it out.
That's fire on me against him. I got hit.
Yep.
Pick up Angel.
Ando, you got close.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of damage on this Kraken Stalker. We're on Vita Orb. I got Stalker running out spread out. We're just wiping. Everybody remembering the fight slowly. Tornadoes, kite, ad work. It's all coming back, right?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did it again, right? Alex already got it, so Derp, you're up.
Make sure damage's on crackling, not nightmare.
Pick up Darling. Vita Orb. Be ready to start spreading out. Spread. They do not. We lost.
Are we resetting?
Yeah, just reset. We're losing tanks too. Unleashed Nightmare, so I
Yeah.
think you guys are splashing each other.
No,
Yeah, we did that.
I think that time I splashed Angel because I was going to go collect the orb to bounce it to X.
No, we were standing on top of each other.
He only took one extra splash in addition to his own damage.
Oh, no, never mind. I splashed Derp.
Working out the bugs. It's cleaning up little by little. The orb looked like it was going down well. I want to see at least another pull or two of it before I pull like kid off the damage. Better on the crackling ad. It's a little bit more, and we'll push it to make sure it's dead for transition. Vita, you guys feeling okay with the volleyball? You guys settling? Healers ranged. You guys sound. I'm assuming no answers. You guys are fine.
We're good on square.
Okay. Melee, you guys. good on response. Derp, thanks for jumping in really quickly when we had to jump the. Other than that, let's keep the momentum going.
In buff, please.
I was just pressing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, reset. I think I need to scoot Diamond and Skull a little bit back if you guys are picking up.
You can probably
Yeah.
move Skull, yeah, in.
The person that got hit was in line with the blue marker, so
Yeah, and that means that it's a straight line from triangle to blue. It's a little bit of a diagonal from triangle to skull, so the diagonal's long.
Shit, I thought I hit accept res, but I hit release.
Hear you. No one would ever do that tonight.
I'm dropping closet core.
Bumblebee
Thanks.
tune up.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I moved Diamond back a little bit into the side. Just make sure that when your turn is up, that you are the closest person in melee to that circle.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so you go to try it. Yeah, probably that. Reset. We had triangle like got all sorts of screwy once I had to sub in, and it threw over to Fear.
What was that, Gary?
I was gonna say you had the lightning.
At the most that I can gather is that somebody didn't step out the triangle, so Vita zapped me at.
Well, Stab got Nightmare, so someone had to skip him, and I don't know.
Fear should have been the first one at triangle then.
Didn't Stab get nightmare from you dying?
No, Stab
No, that
got
was me.
Nightmare. Stab got Nightmare at start, ran it in, dropped it on somebody else.
No,
and
I
then
got
moved
it right
back up.
after Stab did. Then.
Yeah, so you picked it up from Stab. I went to pick it up from you. When I went to pick it up from you, I also got. I'll check up the replay. Will show real quick what happened. Where everybody's rezzing and we're rebuffed. Yeah, Stab did everything right. Somebody was not in position, and Jaded ended up being the furthest person. Yeah, Fear, you were on tap to be over on marker, and you just never went.
Sorry about that.
just keep it in mind if somebody ahead of you gets a different mechanic, because it is random, like Stab got Nightmare there, you gotta essentially just ignore them on that list, so you would be first on that list.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I'm always just looking for stab. I never took that in consideration.
Yep, it's the same thing. Like if one of the melee, if Jaded gets the first Vita, it's
Can
got to
we
go from
quickly,
tactics.
sorry, Jaded, before we pull, get a lock portal from Moon to Circle? Sorry.
Yep.
That'll work.
Sorry about that again.
Yep, you're good. Just rehashing it. Just this. We've only done this clean through and through once.
5,
We practiced a lot.
4,
Right.
3,
Here we go.
2, 1.
Kid with first nightmare, so no changes to anybody's group.
Done damage on crackling.
Put off at the last second.
Yep. I got 2 deep breath.
Good kill there. Good kill. Vita orb. Spread. Corrugate the circle. Jaded got next on orb. On board.
Damage on Void Hunter.
Next on orb, Alex. Nicely done all. Nightmare orb next. Nightmare orb.
You're gonna have to kite, Angel. Go all the way to the corner.
Pick up Angel. Go pick up Angel. Let's go. Oof. The void is way up the stairs. We don't want it up in the stairs. We want it in that corner. Let's get a reset. We're doing good. What? How did we lose both tanks back to back there?
Could just be a heavy
Just
damage.
melees.
Yeah, I just messed up. I know that's what killed me.
I got beat at the end there, and I think I went to the wrong spot. I went to Moon. I think. Do you still go to triangle?
Moon is the correct spot because the whole. So the idea behind Moon is that the whole raid is moving over toward Moon. If you went to Circle, there's a lot more distance to go to get to Moon. Moon is the right spot to drop beat.
Okay.
Ranged are already hanging out by Circle, so they're ready to soak up the second shot once the first one goes off at Moon. So for the Void Crash for that last one, we're trying to get it into this corner because if it hits the stairs, it doesn't get stuck on the stairs. It keeps going up and up and up, and we're gonna end up targets for that. All in all, though, ads were dead, clean. Transitions were going well. We didn't lose anybody for any double up. Good call outs. Everybody's on mark. So let's get this on the next pull.
Lock 8 from Circle to Moon.
Glance, my friend, we're going to have to do something about your bow transmog. I'm just saying.
I'm just wait, whoa,
Five,
whoa. It's classic.
3, 2, 1.
It's so good. Only one better is the legendary.
Spread out.
Tuck in, Angel.
I got something on me and I'm thinking.
Yeah, you gotta be closer in.
Let's reset. Vita marked over into tanks.
Now I know I can face tank that for a while.
Is there any marker we're not using?
I think there's one. The missed there tuna you didn't grab on square.
What? I was there.
He was
No,
in place. He
the,
just didn't go
the
to it.
boss was too far out.
Oh, is that
so
no?
Thanks
Yeah,
for
you're right.
that.
You are. Were you on top of Darling?
No, he was.
Oh
He
no,
was
he was
away
in
from
melee.
her.
Okay, I see where he was.
Wait, who's on top of me?
Whoa.
Okay, I'm seeing. I lose your marker somewhere in there.
I think I might have been standing like a step inside of square, maybe.
It
The,
just
the boss was too far out.
Yeah.
Too.
The boss is well past the corner. Just waiting for Darling.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right then.
Okie dokie.
Overeager Paladin. Spread.
Square.
I need somebody on square. Or just kidding.
Pick up Darling.
I have the dome soak.
We're on Vito. Spread out. Jaded hit next. Jin hit next. You're up. I'm guessing you had some of the stable from something. We're on Nightmare. A little behind on that. Just wipe it up. We've got 2 healers down. Darling, was yours just a double? Yeah, it was a double hit on fight.
I think that was me, I guess. I never saw anyone on square get it. I guess we need to skip Darling.
I got it first, so I went to square, and when I went to move off, nobody was going to it, so I tried to pull.
Sorry.
If I was like a half a second quicker, it would have been fine.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
That's my bad. I never saw you get rid of it or whatever. So.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
We're gonna do the break now. We are at halfway mark.
I'm sitting here trying to
Alright, it's
figure
break time. I'm
out
gonna go
why
check
you
on
haven't
Stormy.
gotten it yet.
guys' out. Alright, good. Thank you guys. You're already summoning back people who are to do.
Nothing can be gained from resisting my truths.
While we're waiting for Chaos to get back and we can get the res off on him. Everybody okay and understand what's going on with the mechanics, understand the line skips as the mechanics, like pick random people to start with. Any general questions on stuff that maybe were forgotten since the last week or have been around for a
We're
little bit?
going into the third, which would be the Vita and Void. We are doing, I think last week we had like the healers, like me and Darling, fairly spread over to Condom. Is that still the
Yeah, the healers are still icon. You guys are staying essentially on the same side of the room, so you guys are normally doing square and you'd be doing condom on the second one.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yep. Range are doing moon and triangle. I don't think I understand what you're asking, Alex.
So when we switched to Void, you have me switching to it. When I had gotten Nightmare one of the times and had to go to Diamond, but we almost didn't kill it in time. Like it barely made it. So I was just wondering if somebody could take my spot if I get Nightmare. If somebody could just look out for it.
I think we're okay. I think right now the way that I had it is as long as, and I think that may have just been me messing up a cooldown. With you and me on it, if one of us gets picked, like previously, I think I got picked early for Nightmare, and we killed it well in time. So I think we just have one person extra on it. It was probably more on me than it is having needing an extra person. I'll definitely keep an eye on it, and if it happens again and we do get close, it'll be Kid that I'll call. All right, Kid, let's go back.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread out.
Someone also skip tuna.
Sorry, was that Tuna that got hit?
Yeah, Tuner needs to get skipped, so more steady you're going early. Pick up Tuna, stand up.
Damage on crackling.
We didn't have anyone on triangle.
That would have been Gary.
No, I'm on square.
Yeah, here's my side.
Oh, my bad. Then I think Ulti?
Yeah.
I got Stable Nightmare burst, so it would have fallen to Caleb, I guess.
I got it.
That's Darling, because she was still a little bit more up. Like she already had it, and she was still a little bit too far towards the middle.
No,
I guess.
it's gonna be a wipe. And I don't know if it was all the talking, but we had like no damage on that Vita, or maybe just having a couple of range down. But we lost a lot of damage there, and I think Alex had to deal with Nightmare. Okay, so we have 4 people listed on both. The only event that I think we would ever, and maybe that was it. Darling and Toon, did you both get picked first round?
Tuna had Nightmare.
Okay, Tuna had. Gotcha.
Where that triangle is at square, I always stand towards the point that's closest to us, and Darling was still a little bit more towards the middle of it, just in the firing line, I guess, because she got it.
It arced past triangle.
Okay, yeah, I see Stab get it. I see Fear get it. It was ulti up, and ulti didn't.
And yeah, and it was me, and I was too far off triangle when I got it.
I'll also say this. Ulti, it looks like you had, you had Dread Inferno, and you were just clean on the opposite side of the room. You were on square side. Make sure you are closer to triangle side. At least that way, when you're kiting the Inferno, you're so close to pick up.
Made buff, please. Thank you.
The port from circle to moon as well, please.
Yeah, my apologies, guys.
Alright, just missing Kid, and we're set.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread. Stab is up on Nightmare, so jump Stab in your lineup. So Fear your first on your side. Jin got first Vita, so jump Jin on the melee group. Get on the crackling socket. We're on Vita. Ulti is down, so jump ulti in the order. Caleb, that means you're going to get tapped a lot. Spread out. I think the second that time off is it. Jaded on Void. Next. Pick up Ultimus. Jaded will be down, so you'll jump him. Get ready to be on Nightmare Orb. Melee at the Nightmare Orb gets closed. Peel away from the boss and murk it down. Here it comes. Remember, the Void crash is going into driving into that corner. You do not have Jaded, so we're going to need the Jin early on. Wait, never mind. There it goes. That was a Vita passing through beat.
Was too far out.
point of note about the first death with ulti, just because you have Dread Inferno and you need to be on your marker doesn't mean you need to stay on your marker. You can keep moving away from the Dread Inferno and just make sure you keep being further away. So you can go straight to the wall, to that back wall, and keep kiting that Dread Inferno as long as you're the furthest. You don't have to park and just eat damage.
Is there any way to kite the boss like a little bit later on that first transition, just to proc the?
Second orb. The second
Yeah,
orb with when we're moving to the wall.
Yeah, just wait until the nightmare hits. If you want to go back to just taunting once he gets to the wall, that'll work, Angel.
Alright.
I can get him there quick.
Alright, it looks like where we lost people was Darling picked up the first Vita on final phase. And then when she zapped, she picked off Tuna, who was out of position, zapped over to Stab, and then nobody came to replace Tuna because he was dead. And everybody else, and then it just arced into melee and killed everybody else.
Was I in line with so Darlene picked it up first?
Darling picked it up, and you ran up into the
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, where it would have been, it would have been more steady to be up since Tuna was down and Darling had just. Stab's getting Nightmare first, so skip Stab in order. That means Fear is. Corzan got first Vita, so we're skipping Corzan on our group.
I'm not in the void group.
Reset, we already lost a couple people. Is it just that since we're having line skips that people are just panicking and not making it to their... Because we lost both Fear and Darling, which
Fear was right where he needed to be as far as I saw.
Yep, but he was already at... He took 2 hits of Vita.
That's because when Corzan went to triangle, I got it because it hit both of us, and then when I shot to Darling, it killed both of us because I already took it, I believe. Does that look right?
Then you just need to be vocal then and say I accidentally got hit, and that way Ulti and Kalis can jump in and help.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. First Vita goes to triangle.
First Vita will always go to triangle unless something really crazy happens. As long as you just keep an eye out on what's going on. But I think 90% of them go to triangle unless somebody new gets it, like Kid or something, and they panic and go to square.
Yeah, I went to triangle too soon because Corzan did what he was supposed to do, and I just went right behind him, thinking that it was my turn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kalis has got Nightmare. Not a whole lot of change for that one.
I got Nightmare.
Okay, Tak is gonna try to get it, and then Jaded will get it. Why are we losing people? Let's
How did that get to me?
reset that. I'm gonna watch a replay.
I know exactly what happened if you wanted to know.
Sure.
So basically, he got Vita first. Stab was standing in triangle already, and I think it confused him. And when he still did a double back to triangle, It shot off to range.
It shot off to blue when I got it. When it left me.
Yeah, but it hit more people, didn't it?
Well,
Okay,
unless
wait, here, wait.
unless it went from someone to me, it went from
One
me
moment.
to blue.
I'll do the play-by-play. Kalis got the first nightmare, ran over to Diamond. A lot of people were inside the circle as he ran to Diamond because they were trucking the boss. So Tack, Corazon, and Kid all got hit by the nightmare. So you guys all had unstable right out of the gate without having actually done any of the mechanics. Corazon went out with nightmare when he already had the debuff and died. Passed his attack, who already had unstable, and he died. As far as what happened at range, Darling picked up Vita, arced it over to Stab. No, my bad. I already skipped where we lost somebody. Where did Ultimus pick up his?
I don't know if it went on me first or if it went from someone to me. That would be the only confusing.
You got it. You got it first, and
Okay.
you stayed exactly where you were, which is the wrong thing to do. You should have gone over.
I went to triangle.
You did.
Yeah. Went to triangle and it went from triangle to blue.
No, actually, everything there is looking fine. It went triangle to blue, Darling to Stab. No, that was actually fine. No, everything that messed up there was all the nightmare group. The nightmare group just everybody got unstable.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to throw that out there. It's just what I saw.
Range group was fine. The range group was on point, arcing back and forth. Melee group just half of them ate a nightmare with no reason.
Yeah, and that's another thing. No one is like using the lock gate at all when it comes to getting nightmare.
If they can get there fast enough, like with a disengage or something, they don't have. If you're walking it, you're gonna have a hard time.
Fear got nightmare. Skip me.
You didn't use the lock.
Yeah, I know. I just hypocrite.
We're doing good. We got the orders right. Everybody's doing fine. Remember, fear is skipped, so that's ulti right after step.
Damage on Crackling.
Ready to swap to Vita. There you go. Hold the boss a little bit. Get ready for spread. Here we go. Yeah, it's better time. Jada got nightmare. So Jaded, skip Jaded, so Jin after attack. And Derp is dead. We're losing people. Just read. Who was the first one with nightmare? Because somebody panicked.
It was me. I meant to go towards triangle, but I ended up going towards diamond. I've never had it.
Neither one of those are correct, though.
Okay. See, I've never had it at that point.
So, I have it in the angry assignment. Range for the second orb phase, you're using circle. That's where you're running to. If you look at your angry assignment, those markers that are on there are also to help direct you to where you need to go. The first one is triangle first and square. Second one, you're using circle for all the nightmare mechanics. And third one, you're using moon and circle for your mechanics. Same thing goes for melee. Melee are using diamond, melee are using X, and actually I should change the third one from stairs to star. If you're confused, just be vocal. Don't try to just figure it out on your own and end up in the wrong direction. The other reason, Gary, for circle is that you need to get away from What you did is you ended up sticking around the people on the orbs, and you kind of zone us out. We have to go around you, and we can't DPS the orb.
I got you.
Yeah, the lock gates are perfectly set up for any use. Stab is 100% right there. Smith and Tuna. All right. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread. Nightmare on Corzan for Lit. Vita's on Tuna, so make sure you jump Tuna on that list. That means Darlington Morsetti for Square.
Oh, Darling took my spot. That's alright. I'm after her.
Yep.
You're after me.
Yep, you're after. Darling didn't take your spot. Darling just did her position, and you were after.
Gotcha.
Keep going. We're doing good. Pad is going down nice. Vita orb. Remember, the spread is going to be a little earlier than we've been used to the last couple of holes. Spread. Ultimate's a circle. Jaded on Void. Jin's next. Jin on Void. Alex is next.
On Void Hunt.
I didn't call it, but it was Derp next. I guess if I don't call it, people don't. Yeah, please look at the order and just pay attention to what's going on and watch what's going on in your group. I'm 100% not gonna be able to do it. I'm trying to, but it's not. It's creating more problems in that people are becoming reliant on it. I'm not gonna call it out as much. I'll call out the people that first get picked up and who should be paying attention to their order. But I'm not gonna be calling out a normal order. That was 100% an easy melee. Just go one after the other. There was no hiccup to that roster.
The weirdness with that was I was still in it, so it probably looked like I was gonna soak it, because I couldn't see that it had dropped on me, that I had a tornado on me, so that was my bad. I didn't know I got
No,
hit. So
you're good. If you the quick and dirty for especially the void, which is harder to see, look at your debuff. If you've got that red looking,
yeah, I got the weak aura. It was I was
5,
like focusing on a lot.
3,
good.
2, 1.
Red. So that means it's gonna go Darling, then Morsetti for square. Derp got it. Derp got first Vita, so that means that after Alex, it's gonna be Kid. Ron Vita. Spread out. Pick up Talus. Nightmare on Corazon. Going to circle. Melee at the normal order. Somebody next, Alex, get in. Jin, if you have Ankh, go ahead. Remember, Void Hunter is the priority target here. We're on Nightmare Order. Reset.
In silence, I gotta throw.
I missed seeing Tack drop. You dropped.
There was a circle on top of circle. So I don't know if my Vita got anyone.
Gotcha.
Jed, can you just check how I died there? Because I'm actually not sure how I died.
Give me 1 second. Looks like a Dread Inferno tunneling on top of you, and then you got hit by the Unleashed Nightmare. Just your own. You didn't splash anybody. No. Yeah, it's just your own splash killed yourself, and you're getting trucked by a Dread Inferno and your corruption.
Okay, cool. I just felt like I got really hit by that Unleashed Inferno. It just felt like it was harder than it should.
What was there a reason you were standing through it? What were you? What mechanic were you?
The Inferno, I got the slow, so I got my circle surrounded me.
Okay.
I got the slow, and I was trying to move away from the Inferno, so it was kind of
The perfect storm. All right, ready, chicken. And I'll watch. That's me. I missed seeing that that you had already done a bounce tap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread. Fear got first Nightmare, so Fear will be out of the rotation. That means that Stab and then
Go to Diamond.
pick up Tack. Vita, spread out. First Nightmares on Fear. So that'll work out well.
Nightmare Orb.
Way up on the stairs. See
Ah,
if you can
shit,
turn it to
I
the
got
left.
it. Move, darling, move, move, move.
That's fine. It just make sure you look to the left of the stairs, and it'll stay right in that spot on the stairs. Jaden, just aim to the left. Don't aim up the stairs.
Gary, you're after Tuna.
Well, derp up.
Somebody
Derp
soak?
up.
He already soaked.
Pick up
I
Tuna.
had it.
Pick up Kid.
Arctic Caverns.
Transition. Pick up. Oh no, we got a minute. Keep going. Don't. Hold on. Just hold on here. Do mechanics,
Trying to heal
lightning.
Caleb.
Kalis, Darling, Shay.
Big heals on Nala.
I just bubble you.
No, don't.
Remember, cancel macro.
Well,
Ando derp. Nala, go ahead and go for the reset.
Do I have enough cooldowns to survive? I do.
Stab, I think I got a little far out from the edge and away from there at circle. Sorry about
Just to make sure all healers can see the corrupted existence on your LQI, grid, heal bot, whatever you guys are using, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was, but looking at my damage, I literally think somebody healed me to full at the exact moment I just got hit by the debuff. So as the heal went off, it killed me.
No, it
I
looks
took like 230,000 damage from something.
230,000 damage because they put the debuff on you, and then you got killed by the just on AOE that's constantly pulling. No, you never got healed to full. If you got healed to full, you would see the heal to full on your death log, and then you would see just dead.
Ah, okay, cool. I was like, that would have been so funny.
1 second, I'll show you where. I don't think actually anybody got killed by it. We got it though. The damage is there. We lost a couple people. As far as the void orb on the stairs, your best bet to deal with it is don't look up the stairs, don't look down the stairs. If you look to the side, it gets stuck on the ledge. So if you were aiming to the left here where Jaded is at, where Jaded and Kid is at, it would just get stuck bouncing against this ledge. It never drops off of it. That'll help us not have to run all the way up the stairs and then all the way back down the
5,
stairs.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nightmare on Kid, so he's out of rotation. Vita on Kid, good luck. Like I said, Kid always goes to the wrong mark.
They always mess me up because I'm not used to them being that split.
good job there. Moving on to Vita Orb kill. Spread out. Next up on Voids. Next up. One more. Very well done with that ad. Nightmare. Jaded's got Void Orb. Pick up Jaded. Next orb, next orb. And one more orb.
Pot.
We're good, we're transitioning. Finish off the Void Hunter and the Krakening Star. Well done. Alex, Jin, Darling, a lot of people with Corrupted Existence. Just triage the group. Eruptions.
If you haven't potted pot.
Heals on Nala.
If you got the Chain Lightning, you need to spread out. You can't just rely on the other person. Don't tunnel. Go ahead and reset. So just to be clear for the healers, when I'm talking triage, I'm talking between half and 75% health, because the corrupted existence hits people for half of their health and damage. So they need to be above half more often, more than not.
I think Kid leeched himself to death.
Kid 100%, like
Nope,
it
that was
was
just too many hots, and I didn't have the cancel mech.
yeah, he had a bunch of little hots, and actually I can't see that far back. I can't see that far back in your death log.
You can see it. I got corrupted at minus 5.3, and then no direct heals after that. It was just hots.
We have this fight. We just got to lock down that last phase, and the majority right now is that even though we have 4 healers up from 3 last week, we have people dying to the corrupted existence because I think the healers are gun shy. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but we have less healer output. We have more healer output this week, but we're not getting as much.
We also only had 3 healers in phase 2 last week.
That's what I'm saying. We had less available healing, but we were getting through it. We have more healing this week, but people are dying not because they're getting fully healed from corrupted existence, but because they don't have enough health when they get the debuff and they drop from half to death. Like they're not healed enough to get the debuff to start with. That's why I'm asking if you guys have it on your unit frames. If you see somebody with a debuff, don't heal them to full. Everybody else, you can heal to full. If you don't see it, that's where you really need to triage. But if you can see it on your frames, heal other people to full, because when they get hit by the corrupted existence, it takes half of your health off. So there's no way you get the debuff and die because you're at full health. The application takes care of that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jin's got first on Nightmare, so we'll jump. That means after Jaded is Alex. Spread out.
Vita.
Nightmare on Tuna. You guys are functioning like normal. Fear is down, so keep an eye out for Fear. Thanks for the catch. Jade will pick up this bounce. Wow, reset it. We lost a lot of people I imagine because we lost somebody early and it got. Yeah, no, just the task at hand. Fear, as for you,
I got Nightmare twice.
you weren't
Back to
standing
back.
far. Yeah, you can't. It's like anything else in life. Don't count on other people. Just be the furthest away, so you make sure you.
Yeah, I should have been all the way to the left of the square, like after I did it the first time. Yep.
Yep. You just gotta be beyond people. Don't rely on them to be in position. Rely on yourself to be out of position.
Gotcha, dude.
And as far as the ending there, keep going with the polo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That lightning doesn't make sense.
Yeah, we're getting it really bad here.
Fight on shit. So that should roll as normal. Tuna. Vita Orb. Spread. Ultimus is down. First Nightmares on Ando. Nightmare will next, good on Adkill. Careful with that void, do not get up the debuff if you don't need it. Jada getting next void, and it's gonna be at star. Okay, go, next group. Pull the boss closer to the stairs, we're in the middle of the arcing group.
Pot.
Keep going, he's gonna go down. Never mind, we lost those tanks.
No, my paws.
Tuna, it just looked like you picked up something early and you ended up with the unstable.
I didn't move after I got rid of it. Sorry, I had copper. They were red and calling.
Nice.
And then Ultimus, just Dread Inferno just trucking on you while you're dealing with Nightmare. Was that phase 2 Nightmare or phase 1?
The one you take to circle, so 2.
Okay, you can keep going. Like if you're on circle, you can keep going toward that star because you're close. So if you made it to circle and you kept going toward.
Oh, it killed me the moment it got on me. That's what actually killed me. And I was kind of out there trying to run from the Dread Inferno and just got low and probably away from you.
We got this. We just got to hit that transition cleanly, and we're through the gate. The big thing, the biggest thing in phase 2 that I've been seeing the couple times that we've hit it is, well, a lot of people are getting hit by the purple soak, and when people get chain bonds, there's a couple people that just park and worry about let somebody else deal with breaking that chain. Just missing Tuna.
Yeah, he'd go chain skip blows.
Oh, that's my bad. That's yeah.
Oh, Clamps, what we have to do is anytime Stab is in here on his Hunter, we have to both transmog to our Thorndals.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you look like a mage, buddy. Your Frost Elemental's awful lightningy, I'm just saying. Oh, did you put down an organizer, or did you go up there and do it?
No, I just got the toy.
Nice.
Now I'm a mage. A hunter mage.
Are we millhousing?
Yeah, why not?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ultimate's getting first nightmare, so he is not part of your range rotation. Vita on Derp, so he's not in melee rotation.
If Jenna, please.
Roger.
We're on Vita Orb. Ads are still up. That's a little. We need more damage on ads. Spread. Pick up stab. Gary is down, so you got to jump Gary on orders.
Nightmare.
Gary's got this void. Okay, it's in the corner. Reset. A lot of people just zap the shit out of each other.
I'm from moon towards square.
Somebody was really out of position, just ignoring a lot of.
That was me with the molten thingy chasing me.
Don't run. Remember, with all the you got to remember all the mechanics going on whenever you're dealing with one of them. If you run away, you're the Vita target. Your best bet was to run across the room toward triangle. That way, you're just getting closer. You're just staying between the Vita targets, and you're never the furthest.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm bugged out. I can't pass Void Eruption.
fight on, Jack. You're gonna be fine. Just get some.
You'll need to take my spot, Gary.
Gotcha.
I've been noticing that if you get randomly picked for the first one, you don't actually die. If you get picked for any of the subsequent ones, you will die.
Oh, yeah, me and my. Oh yeah, debuff's gone. I'm good.
Good. Okay.
We're losing a lot on the air damage, guys. We need to pick that back up.
I bugged out. I can't cast Void Eruption.
Reset. We lost a lot of people right there with the Unleashed Nightmare. People just piling. It's not just Caleb that had stuff and bugging out. People are not paying attention to what's going on. It's frustrating. We've gotten the second phase. Yes, people want to get it, but tunneling is only going to kill your.
So for this this bug, it's quite known. I'm gonna have to just quickly respec, and then I'm gonna have to do a quick pull on the boss with a different talent.
Just do when you want the pull.
I have a tome if you need it.
Please, if you do.
Yeah,
do you have
open
to-
trade sphere.
I'm gonna have to do it twice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're just sucking them all up, aren't you, Caleb?
Yeah.
Probably doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna pre-pull. That's okay.
No,
Say when you're good.
Yeah, you can reset. I just have to use one talent and then respec back. So I'm gonna need 45 seconds. Sorry.
What a stupid bug.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You like sit there and he like starts to cast your Void Eruption, but he just kind of like bugs out and doesn't actually cast it. It's ridiculous. It's actually
How
the first time it's
causes
happened
that?
to me. I have no idea. It's the
My
first time
ping
it's
is
happened
up to 1,000.
Do you
Rip
need
the dream.
another reset? Or you good?
No. I just need to respec. I just need to wait for the cooldown to come off. 20 seconds.
It says I'm logging.
His ping is through the roof.
It's Caleb's bug killing everybody.
Yeah, I'm just spreading it around.
Nah, it's Stormy. She started it.
Damn it.
We'll do the ready check, and when Ultimates gets back in here,
I'm good.
Ultimates just say when you are set. Everybody else is ready.
Fighting the blue bar, boss.
You don't want to fight yourself.
Right?
I see me and other people, so I think I'm.
Like baby blue? Like a Mustang?
Here we go.
That Mustang was beautiful.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shay's got first nightmare, so Shay will be out of her.
That was unfortunate, dude.
Keep going. Jaded will be out, so it's gonna go from tack to Jin. Jin, you're gonna be helping back reposition. I'm just saying for the voids, just be ready because they're not gonna be where you expect them to be.
Copy
You know what? Go ahead and pick up Jaded. We got one raise.
You don't want to be dead for the kill again.
And that might be getting decent.
Vital orb.
Spread.
2-9, bro.
About to go on to Nightmare Orb. Yep, I'll get the bounce to butcher it into Star.
I got
Tuna's out of rotation.
Pot.
Okay.
Finish off the ad, finish off the ad.
Angel's tanking first.
Fear Kid Shay, Fear Kid Shay.
Pot if you haven't.
Here comes the smash. Dodge. Lightning, break bomb. Purple, get out. Tail it to your mending. Shay, do your barrier on boss.
Heals on Nala.
Oh, my bad. Oh, close.
Ooh, nicely done.
It's alright, so did he.
Whew.
Get you, Angel. Fighter.
Eliminated. Deploying anchor.
Raden was a keeper of Azeroth.
What you just? Oh, you just got Ungent.
This trinket eludes me forever.
Oh, look at there.
Ida.
Nice transmog.
Maybe the trains don't know that, Angel. It's
won't
just
be-
like, why is the road so rough?
It wouldn't be the first time I've seen a train go off the track. By my parents' house, we were seriously right on it, right on the train track. And well, one night, I'm trying to, I'm sleeping, and suddenly it feels like the house is coming down. It's like, what the hell? Go outside, the train has fallen off the track and everything else.
Wow.
I was up all night looking at it and stuff, and then, what do you call it? It was like time to get up for work. A few hours later, my dad's like, "Hey, you're not up yet?" I'm like, "Oh, it's like I'm not going to work today." It's like I couldn't sleep all night last night. He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "You didn't hear that?"
It's like, bruh, there's a train over there outside where it shouldn't
Yeah, I
be.
know. I'm like, "Well, go look outside." It's like
All right.
it's right there in our backyard.
Real quick, 20 minutes left, and we've got there's a pile of trash before Vexiana, so we're gonna call it. that was. I'm still shaking a little bit from that kill because it's right to the wire.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for doing this. We're a little bit behind the ball as far as getting to rot in right away, but we got the kill in.
It's amazing how much more DPS you do when you don't die twice on a fight.
Just a little bit.
Is that the secret?
No, because I got rezzed and died within a minute on our first kill.
Ow.
I know, because it was like I almost survived the second time, but my trinket wasn't up, and it's a minute cooldown.
Oh, this chaos is the last thing the city needs.
Take it
Good,
easy,
good job, everybody.
Later.
Rescuing the cargo